While researching the stories of the passengers of the Titanic, there are endless stories of how travel plans changed and how people who had not originally intended to sail on the Titanic ended up on the ill-fated voyage. However, the Pennsylvania chocolate baron and philanthropist had every intention of sailing on the Titanic. Catherine and Milton Hershey loved to travel, and Europe was one of their favorite destinations. They also enjoyed the cultural exoticism of many other places around the world. They would spend most of their winter of 1911 and 1912 in France. He wrote a check to the White Star Line as a deposit for a first-class stateroom aboard the ship. Milton was forced to change plans at the last minute, as there were matters that needed his attention in the town of Hershey. Rather than leaving on April 10th aboard the Titanic, Milton took passage on the USS America, which was a German liner, on April 6th. On a subsequent voyage, it would be the USS America that would send a warning to the Titanic of large icebergs in the North Atlantic. Warnings that would go ignored by the Titanic's captain. If Milton Hershey had been aboard the Titanic, we could not predict his fate. Wealth alone didn't mean you were certain to survive. However, the landscape of Hershey, Pennsylvania would be drastically different. It would be 3 years later in 1915 that the chocolate company would become well established after being overseen by Milton Hershey. Many of the landmark buildings in Hershey were overseen by Milton Hershey many years later as he tried to stimulate the local economy during the Great Depression. The news of the Titanic was obvious in a postcard by Catherine Hershey, sent from Bad Kissingen, a spa in the Bavarian region of Germany, to Fanny Hershey, Milton's mother. She wrote, "For Mother, this is an old castle, and see how they wall up the sides of the mountain, grow grapes on the side of the very steep grade? Just heard of the sinking of the big steamer. How thankful I am God directs us to safety in our travels.